Too often the worst casualties of Australia's bushfires are the brave volunteers who risk everything to save others. But now inventor Ross Connell has come up with a tanker that can shelter crews trapped in an inferno. Trouble is, fire authorities won't even contemplate introducing the device.
Firefighters from Palmwood and Coochin Creek brigades were backburning east of the Bruce Highway when they were caught in a sudden fire.
In the bushfires that raged through Queensland earlier this month, 7 volunteers were trapped in a firestorm. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide.
They had nowhere to go. For the first time in the world, the REM offers that crew a proven system, somewhere to go.
According to inventor Ross Connell, this near disaster could have been avoided. He says his escape module is an award-winning fireproof water tank designed as a crew refuge in the event of an inescapable bushfire.
Slight increase of temperature on the lid on my side.
The Ross escape module contains compressed air, breathing apparatus, two-way radios and lighting. Amongst its accolades, it's won an Occupational Health and Safety Award.
It is designed to save people's lives in bushfires, and it will do that. It will save people's lives.
But the Country Fire Authority can't see the value in Ross's invention, despite the module surviving stringent tests. Will the CFA ever consider adopting this?
At the present time, no.
We burnt it in a fuel load over 200 tonnes per hectare, and those men were inside that unit for 20 minutes. When we pulled it out, the inside had gone up 5 degrees. It was a huge success.
Yet the CFA reckon they already have a better option.
This is the heat shielding that we now fit to all of our tankers, and we have since 1983. And what it provides the crew with is protection from the radiant heat, which in fact is the biggest killer. This shield is made of fiberglass and will withstand a significant fire.
In 1983, after the devastating Ash Wednesday bushfires, Victoria's Country Fire Authority upgraded safety features on many of its trucks. It had to. Among the 71 lives claimed in the Ash Wednesday fires, 11 were firefighters trapped in their tankers and burnt alive.
I don't believe that there is any instance that we've had where Ross Connell's module would have in fact saved a life over and above what other safety features we have built in.
Okay, could it have saved the firefighters in Upper Beaconsfield?
In my opinion, no, because of
The CFA insists it has solved the problems, but just 12 months ago, volunteers from Victoria's high-risk fire areas pushed for further testing of the Ross escape module. The CFA refused to even carry out the tests.
It does make me angry. It makes a few volunteers angry about it. It's a bit like the Sarich engine, never got developed. It's waiting in the background, waiting to be used.
The members voted in favour of making a prototype. They wanted to see for themselves if it did work. Why couldn't that be carried through?
Well, the authority decision at the time was that it was unable to, that the authority was unable to commit funds to the project.
If the vehicle is engulfed by fire, it will not, the shields will not save you.
There's nothing behind that heat shield between the deck for a fire crew to stand on and God Almighty.
Ross Connell says the device can only improve if it's mass-produced. But after a decade of trying to convince the authorities, he's still waiting for the true value of his invention to be acknowledged.
I don't believe it has an application for firefighters because we don't really have a problem. I believe it's unlikely that we will see another tragedy like Upper Beaconsfield.
There are no 100% guarantees of what's going to happen. We're heading for a pretty tough fire season, and we haven't had one in a long time.
A crew, well-trained crew, on a tanker with the best communications that they've presently got can find themselves trapped and going to be totally enveloped by that fire. I would suggest that the radio is not going to save them.